go meet the Elder. Another game I played through was Zelda 2 recently. I knocked Zelda 2 and Link's Awakening off my list of games I needed to beat because I just never have and never got around to it. I had so many problems with Zelda 2. I wanted to like it a lot. Like I really wanted to like it more than I did, and I came out of it just feeling that the game was way too cryptic. Extremely difficult where it didn't need to be. There were so many issues I had with that. And like, I'm fine at video games for the most part, but holy cow, that game just had some seriously difficult moments, and it was a bunch of difficult moments that just didn't need to be there. Like, I don't know, it was just, it's a tough playthrough. This game is not at all cryptic like that game is. All these bushes. I'm just looking for, honestly, rupees, because, like I said, you get rupees pretty easily, and we do need some rupees coming up pretty soon. So this is the Elder's house that they marked on the map. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Yeah. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Link. Thank you. So the Elder's not even here. Bomber. There's so much stuff that you can do after any kind of dungeon. I know we didn't necessarily do a dungeon, but even after just getting it, once you get outside, there's so much you can do right off the bat before you go to the next dungeon. You got some bombs. Perfect. I honestly didn't even know that this was here when I was a kid, so I didn't get bombs until a little later on. I think the dungeon coming up is where you get them. But you can get them here really easily, and also there's more rupees, a hearts, and a heart piece. Right on. More rupees, I'm telling you. This game just hands them out to you. Oh, dang. I didn't want to walk into this person. These guys freak out. Send soldiers after you. It's a criminal. I didn't do what you think I did. There's this kid here. Hi, Link. There's the world map. Yeah, he's over there. Okay. Cool. Thanks, dude. What is even in here? Oh, it's a little shop. Okay. I don't think I need anything right now, but thank you. Perfect. Second magic bottle of the game. There's 4 you can get, and you can get the first 2 really easily over here. I don't think... Is this the little kid that's sick? It is, yes. Okay, so you can also do this. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you. For the bug catching net. Right on. Okay. I think that's Mario right there. At least it's probably supposed to be a reference to Mario. I don't know. So let's walk to the palace that we need to go to. And yeah, honestly, if anybody who watches this would like to recommend any games that I play for a series at some point, I would be totally interested in taking requests or just like interesting game ideas. Maybe games I haven't played, games I have played. I'm not necessarily super happy with a lot of the things that Nintendo's been doing lately, but still gonna love them. Still absolutely adore games like this, and basically all their games. I honestly feel like Nintendo almost has a flawless catalog from NES all the way to GameCube. The Wii is where I find it there's a little bit of slippery slopes, and you could probably say that for like N64 and stuff like that as well. But I absolutely adore the N64 and GameCube as well. GameCube's probably my favorite console of all time at this point. Hello, sir. I'm indeed Sahasrara. I don't know how to say it at all. Sahasrara. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Yeah. Good. As a test, you can retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace. If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. Alright. First off, I'm going to blow up your wall, though, because you got some goodies in here. Okay, let's get through this dungeon. It's a pretty easy dungeon. honestly, the first 3 dungeons of the game are actually not too difficult. This game really does help you build your strengths and like doesn't throw you into the intensity too fast. Ooh, 100 rupees, right on. I've never been one to speedrun this game. Like obviously I've watched speedrun videos of this game because they're just fascinating, but I have never gotten into it myself. I've done the famous glitch at the beginning of the game that you can do. Whoops, I totally missed. Usually I get these guys with these pots. I've done the glitch at the beginning of the game where you can beat the game in like 5 minutes or so just by doing that really weird glitch. But I've never done like a full-on speedrun of the game. You're already collecting arrows, so it's kind of obvious what your next item's going to be. There's the chest right there for your next item. While we're here, we might as well do this little trick. There's actually quite a few dungeons that have this little trick. Whoa, free fairies. Keep it in a bottle, please. That keeps you from... Oh, I didn't even touch that one. That's okay. This is where the freaky, like, pink orbs come out. Ew, disgusting, dude. Get out of here. Oh no, I got stuck. If you have the magic powder, you can turn those into fairies, which I always thought was super cool. Big key? Yeah, perfect. And there's a big key door right here. Ooh, these freaks. Get these guys. What's up, dude? What up, dude? What up, dude? Bye. Get a bunch of arrows, which is gonna be super nice because ta-da! The bow. This will definitely be interesting to post these videos onto YouTube because, like I said, I'm mostly doing and have done music content on the channel, so it'll definitely be a change up. But I've always wanted the channel to be more of a multimedia channel. See you later, loser. Oh, and there's more arrows over here. Okay, I'm guessing this is probably a heart then. Yeah. Okay. And this boss, which I used to struggle with, but honestly, with the bow and arrow, if you just use the bow and arrow, you're swimming. These guys are super easy. 3 hits, I think? Yeah. Ooh. Although, again, you're bound to miss a couple at least. Yeah, perfect. Easy peasy. And another heart piece. Not even a heart piece, that's a heart container. Such a cool fanfare. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrara. 2 pendants remain. We should probably just go and do the Desert Temple now because we can get a lot more stuff when we get the Power Glove from there. That's the item you get there. And plus the dungeon there is super easy. We need to go get one of the most important items in the game from Sahasrara. Link, I believe you should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. The Pegasus shoes. The Pegasus shoes. You hold down the button, you can sprint forward, and you can attack your foes. The pound attack. It's super cool. And it gets you where you need to go a lot faster. Look at that. I literally use it like this. Anywhere I get the chance, I try to use the Pegasus shoes. Let's just go for the Power Glove right off the bat. Because usually I do go and get like a couple of the heart pieces, fill up a heart container. But we can just go to the dungeon. Oh, almost forgot actually. So we need to go up here. Yes, the library. If you go in the library, now that we have the Pegasus shoes, you notice there's a book up here. We can just slam into that bookshelf. There we go. We get the Book of Medora. And it reads in ancient language. there's so many things that I want to do right now, just because, like, before we go into this dungeon. But honestly, it's just a good idea to get this out of the way and get the power glove. Okay. So as you can see, there's ancient text, but the Book of Medora. Open the way to go forward. Make your wish here, and it will be granted. Link makes a wish. Perfect. Oh, and you get these guys. The statues that have the laser eye. Always hated these guys. These weird sand creatures. Really cool enemies in this game. Lots of memorable enemies. I've always been a pretty big fan of the Zelda series. Not just this game, but other games as well. But unfortunately, I won't lie, there's not many I've actually completed fully. In fact, I've never even completed Ocarina of Time fully. I got through the Water Temple, which is the infamous Water Temple. Struggled through that like crazy. Finally got through it, and for some reason, I gave up. I just stopped playing the game after that. But I wish I continued because I love Ocarina of Time. I thought it was a fantastic game, at least of what I played of it. And I'm pretty sure I was near the end of the game. Like, I don't think the Water Temple is too far from the ending. So, I definitely should have just went all the way through with it, but didn't. And I do regret it, but I can easily go back at some point and play that. This game, Link's Awakening, and Zelda 2 are the only Zelda games I've actually completed. I've never completed the first, never completed the Oracle of Ages or Seasons. I mean, there's a lot of games that I never got around to actually completing, but the Zelda series is definitely one where I've always been kind of mad at myself for never playing through a lot of these games. Because this being my favorite game of all time, and so many other Zelda games, I just absolutely fall in love with when I play them. I definitely need to. I've played a bit of Wind Waker, which I really did enjoy, but it's another game I kind of have to, you know, give another chance to. I haven't really played much Twilight Princess, honestly, and I definitely should. Oh, this is Sastrella. Oh, need the big key for that. Do not have that yet. I was literally just about to go and get that. Don't you realize? Ah, he got me. Of course he did. Metroid's another one where I've beaten Super Metroid. Actually, after I beat Link's Awakening, for the first time I went through and played Metroid 1 all the way through, which it might just be, might come down to NES jank, you might say, but like, that's another game I could not stand certain elements of. It's a fine game, and it's really cool because Metroid came out of it. Like, the rest of the series came from that. But I have so many problems with that game. And honestly, Metroid 2 on Game Boy, Return to Samus, is so much better. It's so much better than the first. I know that's probably not something a lot of people say, but I just believe that's the case. I like Metroid 2 quite a bit. And then obviously Super Metroid is on par with this, honestly. It is one of the greatest games of all time, easily. So yeah, but honestly, and I think when I was young, I beat Metroid Prime 1. I obviously didn't even get close to 100%, but I think I played through the entire game. But not any of the sequels of the Prime series. Metroid Prime 4 has actually finally gotten a release date recently, which was really cool. But yeah, I never really played through any of the other Metroid games, and I definitely should. Because I love the franchise just the same. Oh, don't shoot your laser again. Oh, it's fairies. Right on. Okay. First of all, I'm going to catch one of these. Get a bottle. Yes. I also didn't make a big deal of it when it happened, but I got the power glove. I'm sure somebody saw I was probably in the middle of talking about Zelda, or Metroid. But I got the power glove, so now I can lift these rocks and the bigger gray rocks. I used to get so annoyed with these little tiles, these sections. They're so... This is honestly one of the only gripes I have with this game, is these things show up a couple times throughout the game, and they're just annoying because they are slow. For a long time, I was so annoyed at trying to like hit them at the precise moment. Honestly, now I just realized that if you stand in a certain spot and then just hold your sword, they just run into it and you just stab them like that. Easy peasy. Oh, go nuts. There should be a key right there. Health. Oh, they're like go nuts. Okay. Whew. Right on. Oh, here it is. Here's another one. You gotta do it again. Oh, there's the key. And no hearts to be found here. You realize, oh, there's a dead end. Well, take the lamp. I don't even think I've done this yet. You can set fire to these. And the wall moves. Alright, this is the worm boss. There's 3 of these guys, and you basically have to get them before they come out of their holes. And they throw dirt all over the place when they come out, so you gotta be careful where you're standing. Oh, come on, man. Give me a break. Oh boy. Might have to use one of those fairies. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna need one of those fairies. Unless I can make it through here. Although I do not have... Oh, I did it! Right on, dude. Not very lucky